one clip on what I'm going to present that talks about how to give people the incentive of doing things by making it a fun thing to do. And that's the way I always approach this, computers. If you want to find out how fast it's going and all the technical details, that's okay. But all I ever wanted to do was do something and have fun doing it. And the teachers we've had over the years, we've been very lucky as a computer club that when one person leaves, we have always gotten somebody else that is just as good or better, like Doug. And Doug presented a very good week ago or whatever it was of how to simplify computers. And he just took scissors and showed you how to cut and paste. And he did a lot of good stuff that maybe stuck in your mind better than all the technical guru stuff you could get. So that's what I'm here for. I'm always here to give a little bit of fun and entertainment. And hopefully you like what I have put together is a bunch of clips. Now some of you people that get a lot of email may have seen some of these clips before. So some of them are what I've got sent to me in email, which I put in my download folder. And when I started preparing for this, I went to my download folder and I picked out a whole bunch of stuff that I thought would be good. Now, there is a mixture of things. There's some comedy, there's some music, there's some dancing, there's some daring playing events. So I hope you all like it, but it's what I like to work on. Now, some of it is my stuff, things that I either did on ProShow Go or Windows Movie Maker. Okay, so I may try to talk and explain some of the clips. So I'm going to start showing. So let me hit this place that Doug set up for me, so I didn't have to fool around too much. Let's hope it comes up. Oh, here it is. Okay. Do we have to put up?
Bottom right, bottom right.
Bottom right. Now this one here, let's see our sound.
Your sound's okay.
Okay. Now this still okay?
Turn it up a little.
Now that's one of the first ones I did when I didn't have any pictures. I didn't know what I was doing. This guy is. And he is a bird that has rhythm. Look at all rhythm in that. So I'm interested in any comments. Did the mix seem good?
Yes.
There was different things in there? Human interest, not too much of one thing? Did it give you any incentive to try something so you could have fun? Come to our classes. I see, I started in 2002. I didn't know nothing. Maybe I still don't. Who the hell knows? But I learned as I went along, and you only pick up a little bit at a time, and maybe some of you, all you ever want to do is learn how to send email. I don't know, okay? But if that's what you want to do, come. That's what you want to do, you can do it here. We've been very lucky as Computer Club. It seems like every time we lose somebody, we always get somebody that comes in here that replaces it, that is a dedicated person, that spends a lot of their time. We have Doug, John, all of them. Jim, he teaches the beginner's class. He always does a great job. Windows 7. Tony and I ran Audacity classes over the years. We have run, but we're going to run another one. But are there any things you want to learn that you haven't learned, or just to, well, Doug showed you how to turn it on, and just the button to push, and how to cut and paste.
Have you figured out how to print money yet?
No, hey, I did do that though. There was an old woman came in here way back when, and I was trying to show her some stuff, and I did. I used to be able to put heads on people's faces all over there. So I took somebody's face and put it in the middle. I don't know, Alex, I think maybe your face, I'm not sure. But back then I had this program that I could do, and I don't know where it is now. But I did, and then I magnified it, made it big, and I made a copy for her, and she took it with her. So I did make money. Now, I don't think she ever tried to spend it, but you never know. But does anybody else have anything to say? Come on, who else? Anybody? I can show you one other thing. Bob sent me a software program that you could stand in one place and just take a picture and then move that much, make a little bit of overlap. Okay? So then what you have is however many you've taken, 5, 6, 8 pictures, and then you just drag them into a program and you get a panoramic view of it. So let me see if I can find out. I have one in my apartment, I think. We don't want to show that again, do we? Okay. You can leave the lights on.
It's called stitching.
Because I have to find it. Let me see what this is. Oh. What the heck's that, Doug?
Go up in your, it's on your hard drive, right?
Yeah.
Go up on your upper right.
This one
Yeah,
here?
that one there.
That shortcut
Yeah.
we made before? Okay, it's in the entertainment one. Okay, it's called ICE. Okay, that's the website. That's the website. And I need different glasses.
I'm getting it all.
Website you go, but let me go back and find the pictures that I took and then show you the panorama. Okay, here's called panorama. Okay. Now, I need glasses for different things. Okay. Okay, now if I could show you, let me see, will I move? No. Okay, that's one of the pictures I took. So I'm moving around, taking different pictures. Okay, I think that might even be the panorama. Yeah, it looks like it. Okay. Those are the individual shots. I should have the panorama at the end. Okay. Nope, I think the panorama is this one. Okay? So it's stitched it together, and you see here where it doesn't have, and basically all you do, let me see if I can go back and open that. Let me see it. We're on the website, right? Oh no, I have to download. I would have to download that ICE to this program, and it's not downloaded yet. But anyway, that's what you can do. And if you take more pictures, you can even make it a bigger panoramic. Okay, but I'll send that website out through Barb, and you can see if you want to download that and do that kind of thing, that kind of program. I don't know, Doug, do you have any statements to make or anything? I know you didn't prepare for anything.
Great job.
We got 10 minutes and nobody wants to talk. Oh, okay, you.
Just say if you want to stitch them together, try using a tripod. It makes
Okay.
it a lot easier.
I asked Bob that. He sent it to me, and I asked him, is that what you did? And he said no, that he didn't do that. But I said, yeah,
That's why you
that'd be
the
easier.
edge go down.
Yeah.
If you use
That-
a tripod, it minimizes.
Right, and then of course if you have your camera that takes a bigger picture too, it would help too, because you wouldn't have to take as many pictures. Alex?
Yeah, the one thing I want, the bird Please send me that video.
Oh, okay, I still have your email. Maybe you can find out what happened to that bird.
I'm gonna set him up with Chubby Checker.
Alex was one of the first guys that I met, and I went down to his place, and I took all of my VHS tapes that I had, movies from 8mm, and he converted that all into a bunch of discs for me. And I've used those discs to fool around. That maybe was one of the first things I used to look and try to figure out how to use Windows Movie Maker way back then. Of course, the quality on old 8mm movies, and then when you did what you did, it's not there compared to what you can get now. But you could go back and look at some of your old things. And I don't know, do you still do that, Alex?
Well, I will tell you, I got 6 computers.
Yeah.
And I just set up a new studio yesterday.
Okay.
I got VHS tapes, plus disc, even Blu-ray. I can do it.
Yeah, we basically all lost touch with you, because you stopped coming because you were teaching your own class down there.
Well, yeah, that and new management took over and they took my lab away.
Oh, did they?
Gave away 2 truckloads of computers.
Oh, did you? Where did you go with them?
Well, I gave it to a guy, Frank, that used to be a member here, maybe still is. but
Oh, okay.
He ended up just recycling it because they were all, but
What can you still do? Yeah, I mean, I might have something to ask you to do.
what I should say is how much I forgot. Compared to what I knew 9 years ago, I forgot a ton of things.
Well, and that's another thing we ought to talk about computers. You're going to learn how to do things, and then you're going to go home and try to do it, and then you're not going to be able to do it. A lot of people like to write down on their notebooks. I don't, but everybody to what they do. But if you go home and there's always like 5, 6, I don't know, every different ways. He's teaching the control C's and the control F's and the controls, and also on Apple he's teaching the other one without using the control key. What is it?
Command.
The command key. Okay. Now I'm only using that right now for one when I want to move all pictures instead of clicking like I used to do and hold the control button, click on each one, or if I wanted to get all of them, use the shift key and go all the way down. Now I do control A and it picks all of them up for me. This is when you want to move a whole bunch of either music or pictures. Sal?
I was going to ask you, can you use it for the MP3 player connections? All those, put them on the MP3.
Well, I know you and I tried to do that, and I don't know, I still haven't figured out what we couldn't do right on yours, but the control buttons don't have anything to do with that, though, okay?
How about the Command A?
No, the Command A is just different, is a different command for a different setup. Barb?
I was going to say, anytime you want to know how to do anything and nobody's around, you don't have anybody to call, you can go into Google.
Yeah.
And I have asked Google so many questions.
Right.
I say, how do I?
Right.
And say what I want to do. I'll ask the comparison between bitmap or GIFs or this or that. I even asked, I was going to teach the class on graphics, and the guys say GIF and I say GIF, and I said I want to know what's the right way to do it, and I put in, how do I pronounce .gif? And the fellow who developed that format has a little audio that says, oh yes, it is GIF.
Yeah.
And you can also go into YouTube. And you can go into YouTube, and there's a lot of tutorials in YouTube. Just go to YouTube and put in Excel. It'll show you how to do Excel. It'll show you how to do Paint. It'll show you how to do numerous things. So the thing of it is, when I got my first computer, I was scared to death of it, and I thought if I touch this thing, it's going to blow up.